Episode 2 of The Burning Girls begins with Flo waking up Jack. She fell asleep on the couch after seeing the spirits of the Burning Girls the other night. Jack has these recurring nightmares involving the church and the whiff of something evil lurking by. She is reminded of the time and rushes for her morning meeting at the church. Along with Aaron and Brian, she is introduced to Clara, the latter's wife. Although they're just having tea, the table is tense, especially on the issue of Reverend Fletcher. It is also revealed that Fletcher tried burning the chapel down but could not succeed. He had lost faith in the institution of the church and thought it had become corrupted. Flo, who is yet to start school, takes a walk around the village. While sitting in a park, she is harassed by Rosie and her cousin Tom, who threatens to break her camera. While having lunch together, Brian, Clara, and Jack discuss Fletcher a bit more. Brian claims he had become unstable, paranoid, that someone was out to kill him, loading at he was also obsessed with the mystery of the missing girls, Joy and Mary. As she is leaving, Jack's attention is grabbed by a quaint woman in the middle of the room. She looks confused and keeps repeating, "Where is she?" referring to Joy. She is Pauline. No one comes forward to help her, even as Pauline takes a tumble over to the ground. Jack volunteers to drop her back home. In a flashback, we see Mary and Joy's friendship. They were quite close and spent a lot of time together. Mary even suggests that they should run away together to Australia where no one can find them. While putting on tea, Pauline mentions to Jack how Joy suddenly disappeared one day. But Pauline believes that Joy will be back, just like she was gone. She even shows Jack her room, where she finds a photo of Joy and Mary together. On her way back, Jack stops to help local journalist Mike Sudduth with his car. She volunteers to give him a lift, and chats to him on the way. Mike reveals that he is separated and has a young boy. Unwittingly, Jack insults him for lying when Mike talks about being at the service the other day for her daughter, not knowing that Izzy died at a very young age. Jack comes back home to find Flo preparing to go out. This is the first time she hears of Wrigley, who seems to have taken quite a liking to Flo. Jack asks her to be careful about making new friends. We follow a mystery man from the beginning of this episode, who was released early from prison. There are only a few moments when we see him in the episode, one of which is him murdering another vagrant for a blanket. While cleaning out the basement, which is filled with Fletcher's things, Jack discovers a book about the village's curse by Saffron Winter. She resides in Chapel Croft as well. Among other things, she finds files that Fletcher had prepared on the missing girls and the burning girls. Jack brings the boxes upstairs with her but falls short of opening them. Flo meets up with Wrigley, who takes her to Mary and her family's house. It now stands abandoned in the woods. In a flashback, we see Mary and Joy having an ugly spat near the fields when the latter mentions that she wants to stay in Chapel Croft for Benjamin Grady, a young curate under Reverend Marsh. Apparently, they're in love and cannot be separated. Aaron pays Jack a visit where he reveals that he is Reverend Marsh's son. They stayed in that same house for years during his tenure. Marsh has been rendered a vegetable after contracting Huntington's disease. Aaron cares for him alone at their house. Wrigley and Flo go around the house taking pictures as the former tells her how it is haunted. Outside, we notice that Wrigley is shot with an air rifle by Tom, who then proceeds to destroy Flo's camera with it. Aaron is curious about the box delivered to Jack, and she shows him the exorcism kit. It belonged to Grady, who disappeared from the village due to family matters. When she asks him about the missing girls, Aaron explains that his relationship with Fletcher is professional. They didn't discuss the missing girls, but Jack may find more information if she talks to Saffron, who was close with Fletcher. Flo and Wrigley come back home where Jack tends to his wounds. As she leaves Wrigley at the door, she warns him not to put her daughter in any sort of danger. She is a mother first before a priest. The episode ends with Jack learning through a post that the mystery man has been released early from jail. It is then revealed that he is the one who killed Jack's husband, the vicar in Nottingham. The episode review episode 2 is a strong follow-up and does a great job of expanding the show's plot. As expected, the small, dusty town harbors some vile secrets and fascinating characters. The creatives are stringing together an intricate web with careful plotting that aids the storytelling. Expect a lot of misdirections and red herrings going forward. We perhaps might have slipped a few in this episode as well. Since the show is only 6 episodes long, the coming episodes should pick up pace. Although the first 2 episodes haven't been slow at all, they haven't really made things exciting for us. That must not take away credit from the writers for their great work. The Burning Girls feels authentic and fresh, and is shaping up to be an absorbing slow burner.